Good speed from him, and he gets nice and deep in scoring position for Peter Piranha Plant, who will crush it right up the middle. No way they build that chemistry in time. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to week 9 of the Mushroom Baseball League. We've got the Bows versus the Monarchs. It's a very pink game here in Mario Stadium. These two teams face off. Monarchs in a desperate position here in the league. Every win matters for them, while the Bows look to advance, push into those higher rankings. We'll see which team can come out on top here. Jolene and now Green Shy Guy. 2 quick outs to start the game here as the Monarchs defense built around that brown Critter shortstop shows its stuff. Critter with the superstar here today and already putting it to good work. BIRDO up at bat, slugs one deep, and that is a low speedy BIRDO solo homer. Rides parallel to that foul line up the right side of the field and just cruises right over the top of the fences. BIRDO takes the lead early. Toad at following up after her, strike one. Wind up from her, but a grounder over to Pink Yoshi will be that final out the Monarchs need. They give up 1 run, but to a star player like BIRDO, it's gonna happen. Monarchs now get their chance up at bat. Red Toad taking charge. That ball soars through his head. For some reason, the umpire doesn't call the beanball. Slugs one over the head of the infield. Gets himself on first. Toadsworth up at bat. Boo with the curveball outside. One inside, but Toadsworth able to make contact, finds the gap in the outfield, and they're forced to hustle after it. Red Toad going for third, and he'll make it there. Powerful throw from BIRDO with that snout cannon of hers. Not quite enough to beat the ball out home. Einstein up with runners in the corners. Strike one from Boo. Pops one over the head of the infield. Green Shy Guy gets underneath it in time. Red Toad held up on third. 1 out, but now you've got to contend with Brown Critter. Oh, a poor hit from him. That'll be a double play, and they'll beat out Red Toad home. Bows stop the Monarchs from scoring and get out of an incredibly sticky situation. Green Magic Koopa unable to clear the heads of the infield. Brown Critter will field that one. Paratroopa now up at bat, strike one. Shuffles in real close on the batter's box here, but he'll make contact there, rolls one nice and slow up through the middle. But the infield defense still unable to get there in time. Boo next up at bat. And a catch from Brown Critter and an arm over to first. 3 quick outs for the Monarchs as they keep the Bows from gaining any momentum. Top of the second. Monarchs now get another shot here. Pink Yoshi leading things off, and a bobble from Paratroopa. Green Shy Guy luckily in position to pick it up before it rolled too far out there. Pink Yoshi safe on first. Dolly Parton up at bat, and Boo clips the outside of the zone. Strike one. Another bobble from Paratroopa, back to back, and Green Magic Koopa doesn't complete the catch. Bows defense in shambles here. What should have been 2 outs is instead 2 hits, and now runners in scoring position. Peach. Oh! Peach gets the single, but that arm from BIRDO in center field will be able to pick off the runner to second. That's only one out, and now the Monarchs have a runner on third. Pink Yoshi looking to come in home if Blue Toad can bring him in, and it looks like he can. Blue Toad safe on first, Pink Yoshi in home. Monarchs sending every single ball that comes their way straight up the middle. They may not have the power to clear the fences, but if they can clear the infield, that's all they need. Red Pianta drops one out there in the gap, and an error from Toadette attacks the wrong direction, and she'll lose out on the buddy toss because of it. They don't have the speed to stop Peach from coming in home. She'll slide in safe, beating the ball out to Blooper there at catcher. And the Monarchs take the lead 2-1. Still only one out and another runner on third. Red Toad in a great position here to bring one in, but Jolene reaches out to snag one. Gets the double play. Bose will get out of a sticky situation there. Could have been much, much worse. It could have gone a lot better. Those two bobbles from Paratroopa completely changed the tone of that half inning. Blooper knocks one over the heads of the infield, and it rolls nice and deep. He'll make his way over to second base. Good speed from him, and he gets nice and deep in scoring position for Peter Piranha Plant, who will crush it right up the middle. No way they build that chemistry in time. And for a go-ahead home run, they'll snag the lead back. Bose up now, leading by one as they go 3-2. A huge gain for the Bose. They start chipping away at that stamina of Red Pianta on the pitcher's mound. Back up, top of the lineup with Jolene here. And Brown Critter will grab that one. A quick, easy routine play for him as he turns it in for the forced out on first. Strike one. Green Shy Guy. Ooh, doesn't get that one past Pink Yoshi, makes the tongue catch. Facing away, a very risky tongue catch there, but he makes it instead of bobbling it. That's already 2 outs. BIRDO will slap it nice and deep. Not quite over the fences for her, but to the track. She'll be comfortable on first. Strike one for Toadette here. They'll go for the pickoff, but BIRDO stays steady. Big hit for Toadette, but Toadsworth looks like he'll be in position. He makes the catch. But the Bows putting 2 on here at the top of the third. Pressure back on the Monarchs. Toadsworth now at bat, strike one. Big hit, but a jumping catch from Peter Piranha Plant. Petey gets that out. His whole head is his glove, and he'll chomp down on the ball. Einstein sends one over to Paratroopa, redeems himself for those earlier two. He'll make the play. Now it's Brown Critter, no runners on, last out. Big hit from him. Looks like it could clear the fences if they're not able to build the chemistry. Toadette sends BIRDO up, and she'll make the catch. Finds that out. And a Brown Critter solo homer to tie up the game is denied. Flying catch from BIRDO. Monarchs scoreless in the bottom of the third, which means the Bows have an opportunity to extend their lead once again. Green Magikoopa in the batter's box. Doesn't get that one high enough. Pink Yoshi makes the catch. Paratroopa next up at bat, strike one. He'll slap that one, but a low speed grounder. And an easy play for shortstop Brown Critter. Boo up, strike one. And a tongue catch from Pink Yoshi. Infield defense of the Monarchs doing the work that it needs to do. Bows unable to get anything started here in the fourth. The Monarchs trail by one, 3-2. As they go to the bottom of the inning. Pink Yoshi gets one over the head of the infield. They're forced to hunt it down. Fireballs come out. BIRDO drops the ball. Pink Yoshi holds on first. Gets himself a single. It's Dolly Parton up at bat. Strike one for Dolly. Good clean hit there over the head of Jolene. Dolly gets herself a single. And the runners advance. Pink Yoshi in scoring position here if Peach is able to hit the ball hard enough, but if not, still very well positioned. Strike one for Peach. Jolene not able to make the catch. Pow block comes out, stuns up Dolly. And they weren't able to get Peach out, but they will be able to get Dolly Parton out on second. Jolene unable to make the catch. Pink Yoshi going in home. Will they beat it out? He will. Blue Toad. An error from Toadette. She goes for the attack to try to get the buddy toss and misses again. And we've got ourselves a tied ball game. RBI for Blue Toad. Strike one for Red Pianta here, but he's got a runner on second. Swing and a miss. Strike two. He'll make the hit this time. Toadette not able to beat out the ghost item. Won't make the catch. Peach rounds the corner. They've got the buddy toss this time. Is it enough? Can they beat it? It's a close play at the plate, and Peach will win out. Knocking Blooper aside, she'll get in safe. Red Pianta double. This time, Monarchs take the lead again. Oh. Front flip from her to knock Blooper aside. He's unable to complete the catch. She gets in safe. Red Toad runners deep on second and third. Big scoring opportunity. But the Bows coach comes out, pulls Boo off. BIRDO on. And there's her star pitch, the bamboozler, the brain melter. The what are you gonna do about it? You're gonna swing, you're gonna miss, you're gonna get called strike two. And a third one, just to seal the deal. BIRDO gets the Red Toad strikeout. Toadsworth in the batter's box, and she'll do it again. One strike. 2 stars left to play with. Will she send it all the way? She spins another one. 2 strikes. Will she go for the third? She will. BIRDO back-to-back strikeouts to end this inning. No more, she says. Excuse me. A brutal showing from her in the bottom of the fourth. Blooper up at bat here in the top of the fifth. Strike one. Red Pianta still hanging in tough on the pitcher's mound there. But Blooper pops one over the heads of the infield. Blue Toad gets there just in the nick of time. Petey Piranha next up. No runners on for him this time, but he'll crush it again. Right up the middle. Can they beat out the chemistry? They're building it. They're going for the jump, and Toadsworth makes the catch. A Petey Piranha home run denied by the old man in center field. He and Red Toad will send themselves skyward. They'll make the catch. 2 outs here in the top of the fifth. Last one up for the Bows. Jolene swing and a miss on that pitch. She'll hit it, but off the hands will be a ground out over to shortstop. Bows unable to reclaim the lead here in the 5th. Monarchs looking to extend now. First pitch from BIRDO, a ball. A grounder over to second base. Jolene turns it in on first. Get Einstein out. Star pitch to Brown Critter. Swing, miss. Strike one. This one he'll hit over the head of Jolene. She's not able to get there. Boo having to chase after it. No chemistry with Toadette in right. Means it'll be a slow process. Pink Yoshi looking to bunt. Strike one. Runner only on first. A risky bunt if I've ever seen one, especially if PD Piranha picks it up. And they'll get the easy out. Will advance. Brown Critter over to second. Dolly will hit one. Grounder to Paratroopa. Jolene picks it up. Can she beat it out? They can. The Jolene chemistry to PD Piranha lets them recover from that green shell, and they just barely get that out on first. Monarchs unable to extend in the bottom of the 5th. So we'll go back to the Bows, and a bobble from Pink Yoshi will turn an out into a single. Bounces off the tip of the tongue. Green Shy Guy on first. BIRDO now in the batter's box. Sends one right up the middle. Can Toadsworth get there? He can. Toadette up next. And a grounder. Brown Critter dives for it. That'll be a double play. End of the inning. Bows go 3 up, 3 down. Struggling to find the momentum that they had in the early game. Monarchs looking incredibly dominant here. Peach up at bat, but a grounder over to second base. Jolene will make the play. Gets the out. Blue Toad swings for the fences, but will only find the stands. Foul ball from him. Then a low line drive right to the glove of Jolene. She shifts a little bit, gets underneath it. Pulls that second out. Strike one for Red Pianta. And here's the BIRDO star pitch. She wants this strikeout. 2 strikes on. Will she spin another star? She doesn't go for it. She lets him get the hit, but a diving catch from Paratroopa. They find that last out. And as we go to the top of the 7th, Bows trail by 1 run. Only 1 run needed to tie things up. They can't find it here. It will be the Monarchs win. Green Magikoopa sends one outside. Brown Critter not able to get there. Will be a single for him. Paratroopa doesn't get past Brown Critter. Brown Critter makes the double play. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 7th. No runners on. It's Boo's time to shine. Big windup and a poor hit. A grounder to Brown Critter, and that's the ball game. Monarchs take it, keeping the Bows locked up at 3. The only runs they gave up were home runs. And an impressive performance from them indeed. We'll look at our MVP voting, and it will come over to Red Pianta. An impressive performance up there on the pitcher's mound, pitching a complete game. An excellent, excellent showing from the Monarchs. We'll take a look at the box scores to see what they've got here. Starting off with the Bows, not too bad from BIRDO. A lot of strikeouts from her, definitely bloats that score, but unable to carry the rest of the team across the finish line. Red Pianta up at 70 points. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here in the Mushroom Baseball League. We're in week 9 of the action. In the second half of our inaugural season here. If you want to follow along, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Check out the Mushroom Baseball League Discord. Link in the description below to hop in and join in on the conversation. Thanks for joining us here, and we'll see you in the next one.